Hi and welcome to Indigo Starfire. My name is Bevin, and in this video I'm going to be doing a channeled message from your person. There are 3 groups to choose from. Group 1 is the Chalcedony Heart. Group 2 is the Honey Calcite Heart. And group 3 is the Rose Quartz Heart. So if you want to take a moment to center, focus on your breathing, and feel whichever group, maybe multiple groups, or perhaps all of the groups that you're most drawn to. I'll give you a minute to make your selection, and then we'll get right into it. And there are timestamps in the description box of the video for each group if you would like to jump ahead. And up next is a close-up photo of the crystals to help you better make your selection. Hi, Group 1. You chose the Chalcedony Heart. So I'm going to start by pulling some tarot, and I will use this as the framework for the channelings and then dive into the deeper energy surrounding that. I'm going to be channeling in the first person tense, so using pronouns such as I, me, you, and we. And I will follow up this channeling with some standalone message cards from your person's higher self that can provide some additional information about what they want you to know, some additional messages for you, and then I'll close it out with some initials. So what does your person want to say right now? Okay, we have the 7 of Wands, the 10 of Cups, 10 of Swords, 9 of Pentacles, 7 of Swords, the Devil, the Star, and the Magician. I let fear get the better of me once before, and I don't want to make that mistake a second time. I am ready to fight for this connection, to fight to prove to you that I intend to stand by you for the long term. I know that you are fine on your own, and you are not in need of a savior. And yet I want to be the one that you rely upon when the world feels heavy and the path forward feels uncertain. I want to help to lighten your load and to put your mind at ease and to prove to you that goodness and redemption do exist in this world, despite all the evidence, most specifically in our experiences with one another up to this point in time, that suggest the contrary. I have been watching you from afar, admiring your dedication to your personal path of growth and healing, and I want to be with you there to enjoy that spirit of abundance that shines radiantly for you. I keep my distance and am cautious at this time, however, because I don't want you to mistake my intentions for the musings of an opportunist that is merely attempting to take some of what you have cultivated for yourself. I am gathering my resources in subtle and profound ways, so that what I am able to provide to you is the proof that I too can stand tall beside you, rise to the occasion of what our love demands and what the world may throw at us, that I am truly your counterpart and match, rather than somebody you need to be weary of and to keep your distance from and be self-protective around. I understand that trust will have to be re-earned gradually, and so I am doing everything I can at this point in time to cultivate a vibration of openness within me, so that beyond the words that I speak, my energy will convey so much more to you than promises which I know once were so empty would be able to echo even in the spirit of truth that I intend to bring forth to you now. You are everything I have been looking for, and you always have been. I was too blind to see how I was getting in my own way previously. I have done a good degree of soul searching while we have been apart, and I have reached a place of mastery within that I think might surprise you. I feel a lot more confident in my own presence and in my own skin than I did previously. What we experienced before was a mere glimmer of what I feel is possible now. And so I hope and I pray to all the forces above and all around that you will receive me from a place of openness. In a non-judgmental fashion, you will take me at face value, and that you will allow me the opportunity to make amends through changed actions, holding your best interests first and foremost over any agendas I may inadvertently convey to you that are, in fact, really a disguise for my deep admiration and adoration and inability to hide even for a moment longer the strong feeling of being compelled to you, not just for now but forever, that is driving me forward on this quest of personal perfection so that I might be able to bring to you something more meaningful than I had to offer the first time around. Do not wait or hesitate. Please continue along your path proudly. I am rising to the occasion and will meet you at the appointed hour, just as our souls intended before we reached this plane. I finally see now who I can be and who I am when compared to you, what you mirror to me, all those strengths and deficits. I am ready to face these things now, and to find a way to make these qualities work for me, if it's the last thing I do. I hope to be able to rewrite the ending of the story between us, to counteract so much of that misery that has been left in the wake of my foolishness in the past, so that we might step forward into the direction of happily ever after, not just as an elusive point on the horizon, but as something we are both dedicated to, jointly and continually, to bring down into the material reality in a way that makes us both feel fulfilled and free and held by the love which still exists and could never be torn asunder between and within each of us for each other. So those are your messages in terms of signs. With the Pentacles, we have Earth energy, Capricorn, Taurus, and Virgo. The Magician is Gemini. The Star is Aquarius. Swords is Air energy, Aquarius, Gemini, and Libra. The Devil is Capricorn. Cups is Water, Pisces, Cancer, and Scorpio. And the Wands is Fire, Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius. So we get those standalone message cards for you for some additional messages from your person's higher self. Okay, and they say, you are my light, and it doesn't matter what happens in this life as long as you're with me. When I look at you, I know that there's a God and that he loved me so much that he took the time to create you just for me. I have never felt as safe as I do when I'm with you. I think I'd miss you even if we'd never met. And you are my happily ever after. Okay, I'm going to get some initials, and those can be a first, middle, or last name of you or your person, or they can spell something out, just whatever resonates for you. Got A, V, R, N, C, H, N, O, L, Y, B, U, Z, I, D, and J. So those are your messages. I hope that they resonated with you and that you enjoyed the reading. If you like the video, please give it a thumbs up, comment, subscribe, or share. If you'd like a personal reading, I offer them through my Etsy shop, and there's a link in the description box of the video for that. I offer a variety of pre-recorded video readings, written readings, and channeled letters, including several varieties of these channeled message readings. Turnaround time on everything is 5 to 7 days from the time of purchase. I also sell handmade jewelry, dream catchers, and sun catchers if you're interested in checking any of those out as well. And I've launched a second channel here on YouTube, which is called Lady of the Dawn Tarot. There's a link in the description box as well as in the channel section of my page for that. The format over there consists of readings related to topics other than love and romance. So if you're looking for something a little different from me, that would be the place to find it. And I thank you for your support there, as well as for your continued support here on this channel. I hope to see you again in another reading. Please take care and be well. Hi, Group 2. You chose the Honey Calcite Heart. So I'm going to start by getting some tarot, and I will use those as the framework for the channeling and then dive into the deeper energy surrounding that. I'm going to be channeling in the first person tense using pronouns such as I, me, you, and we, and then I will follow up the channeling with some standalone message cards that can serve as additional words and messages from your person's higher self, and then I will close the reading out with some initials. So what does your person want you to know right now? Okay, we have the Five of Wands, the Fool, Two of Wands, Three of Cups, the Tower, Justice, Nine of Wands, and Two of Swords. I did not find what I was looking for. outside the sanctuary of your arms. I have searched the world over and have come back to the inevitable conclusion that you were what I was seeking all along. Though I am silent, I am strategizing how to make matters right. I need to dismantle some complications that are best not elaborated on at this time, as I don't want to create additional distress for you. But please trust that I am tending to this matter swiftly and diligently, so that no residue or debris of these circumstances will interfere with the fresh start I would like to generate with you. I hope that we can let bygones be bygones and can rebuild from the ground up. If only I were able to go back in time and erase both our memories of the distress and the conflict and the denial that has kept us in this precarious situation for so long. As I am unable to do this, I can only hope that moving towards you in an energy of openness and enthusiasm will be the first step that is necessary to prove to you I have turned a new leaf in my life and am intent on fighting the fears and the triggers and any temptations that may surface and seek to drag me back down into that lower vibration of chaos, which is the theme and the current that has created the present circumstances between the two of us. You are so brave to continue to keep your heart open despite what I have inflicted upon you. Though I know there are others who came before me who led to disappointment, I am also aware that the mark I have left upon you is a scar that is slow to heal. And so I will do my best to be gentle with you, to tiptoe towards you and not overwhelm or startle you or bring about any unpleasant memories. I don't want to skirt past the difficulties and darkness that we must face together in order to reach that place of light. However, I also don't want to linger too long in conversations of events that are best left forgotten. Can we just put the past behind us and start fresh? I hope that you will receive me with an open-mindedness, and so I will approach with both hands in front of me, nothing to hide, everything to disclose, so that you are able to see I mean it this time. I do not plan to run, and all those distractions of the past, they mean nothing more to me now. I have forgotten all names except for yours. You are etched eternally upon my heart. You are the treasure that I have wanted to find, and it has taken this distance for me to realize precisely how much it means to be in your good graces and close to you. I would like to start off as friends, to repair and rebuild that crucial component of our dynamic. And so I will put love on the back burner and approach you with an energy of mutual interest and enthusiasm to create and to repair some common ground between us, so that we can refamiliarize ourselves with the people that we left behind and who we have evolved into. This is a fresh version of me that you have not yet met. And though my face is much the same, though worse for wear as a result of choices that I have made that have led me to the bottomless depths which has been a struggle to climb up from, my soul has been refreshed and renewed with the conviction that all I have ever needed, All I have ever wanted is the feeling that I once was so distracted and blinded by the dazzling and glimmering possibilities around me to truly recognize only existed when harmony between us was the theme of our interactions. I want to provide you truth and clarity, where in the past there was illusion and mirages. Rather than fighting my feelings, I have surrendered to the place of knowing that in the very least an apology is owed, and if all we become to one another are acquaintances with no bad blood between us, then I will be grateful for the opportunity to close out this cycle of repair that is long overdue. But I hope that after a period of acclimating to me in this new vibration, where you can see that I mean what I say this time around, then you will allow me into closer proximity to that heart that I know you guard so fiercely and with good reason at this point in your life. I am patient, and I am in this for the long haul, and I will do what it takes to fight through my own urge to run from you again, and to prove through you via consistency that I am here and ready and waiting for however deeply you are willing to let me into your world once again. So those are your messages in terms of signs. With the cups, we've got water energy, Pisces, Cancer, and Scorpio. Swords is air, Aquarius, Gemini, and Libra. Wands is fire, Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius. The Fool is Aries, Justice is Libra, and the Tower is Aries. So I'm going to get those standalone message cards and see what else your person wants you to know right now from their higher self. And they say, let me be your shoulder. I want to protect, love, and support you, mind, body, and spirit. You give me purpose when I feel I have none. Without you, my soul would be empty, my heart broken, my being incomplete. I thank God every day that you were brought into my life. I wasn't sure this day would ever come. I wasn't sure love could survive everything we put it through. You were always strong and always sure. And now I know I want you to stand beside me for the rest of my life. That's what I'm sure of. And kiss me. Kiss me like our lives depend on it. So in terms of initials, this can be a first, middle, or last name of you or your person, or it could spell something out, just whatever resonates for you. We've got B, I, W, Z, T, D, U, N, T, Y, Q, S, S, E, H, C, and U. So those are your messages. I hope that they resonated with you and that you enjoyed the reading. If you liked the video, please give it a thumbs up, comment, subscribe, or share. If you'd like a personal reading, I offer them through my Etsy shop, and there's a link in the description box of the video for that. I offer a variety of pre-recorded video readings, written readings, and channeled letters, including several varieties of channeled message readings similar to this one. Turnaround time on everything is 5 to 7 days from the time of purchase. I also sell handmade jewelry, dream catchers, and sun catchers if you're interested in checking any of those out as well. And I've launched a second channel here on YouTube, which is called Lady of the Dawn Tarot. There's a link in the description box as well as in the channel section of my page for that. The format over there consists of readings related to topics other than love and romance. So if you're looking for something a little different from me, that is the place to find it. I thank you for your support there, as well as for your continued support here on this channel. I hope to see you again in another reading. Please take care and be well. Hi, Group 3. I chose the Rose Quartz Heart. So I'm going to start by getting some tarot, and I will use this as the framework for the channeling, and then I will dive into the deeper energies surrounding that. I'm going to be channeling in the first person tense, so using pronouns such as I, me, you, and we. And then after the channeling, I will get some standalone message cards for some additional messages and words from your person's higher self, and then I'll close the reading out with some initials. So what does your person want you to know right now? Okay, we have the Emperor, the Queen of Wands, King of Swords, Three of Cups, King of Cups, the Star, Knight of Cups, and the Queen of Swords. You and I are so good together. Truly, the perfect balance of opposites blended into one. You inspire me to want to do and be better. You raise the bar so high that nobody else I have ever known, including the first person to touch and activate my heart, could even hold a candle to you. This is new territory we find ourselves in, and though I am overwhelmed by the nature of the feelings I have for you, I am excited about what the next chapter in our story with one another can present and who we can become through the loving influence of one another. I am so glad that we started off the way that we did and have allowed this circumstance to develop organically, to get to know one another from the inside out, so that come what may, whatever the storms or challenges life may throw at us in the future, we are certain of who we are dealing with, and we are also aware of who we are in the presence of one another. Untapped strengths and resources that have been brought to the surface that will certainly help us, together and individually, to endure and thrive where once it was a tenuous process to merely hold on. I want to share my life with you, and I want us to co-create in a most magnificent way horizons that had felt elusive to us before. There are depths of love that I have accessed within and yet have not spoken to you of yet. I am wanting to invite you closer to my heart than I have let anyone get to in quite some time. I feel so strong and capable, and like my best version of self, even on the worst day, when I see myself through your eyes. You have a grounding and uplifting effect upon me, and with you I feel that anything is possible. But unlike previous times where I was taken up in the swooping energies of love, with you I feel so certain that despite the ways in which this connection defies logic, you are the only practical choice for who I might move through the rest of my life with, and all of those lives that are still to come. There is something glorious in everything that you do. Every small gesture, every word holds so much meaning. You are the key to so much I had failed to realize within myself. I want to show you a tenderness and a truth of love that I know you have been craving, but have yet to experience in your life either. I feel that we have the ability to breathe life back into each other and to renew an idea and an actuality of what love could and should be, despite all the evidence to the contrary we have known up to this point in time. I want you to feel safe to take your armor down and to trust that I am here to catch you should you ever fall. I want you to continue to reach for your dreams and know that I am always there supporting you. I am your biggest fan. I want to create with you, and I want to help you to see life through the eyes of love, and to know and to trust that those who are pure of heart do in fact win in the end. I have prayed for you for so long, and I am blessed that you have finally arrived in my life in this way and at this time. Please be patient with me as I move closer to the brink of revealing everything to you. I promise I will not leave you hanging, and opening your heart to me, more so than you already have, will not be something you will regret. I am aware that there are those who have come before me who have been careless with your emotions, who have taken your kindness for granted. And so I want to make you as comfortable as possible and to prove to you through the duration of time that I will always be that safe and nurturing space where you can present even your sharpest edges without judgment. Hold fast to the notion that you have inside that this is an exceptional love story blossoming right before our eyes. And know that on the other side of what has yet to be spoken out loud, I am standing there with you, looking at that same dream of forever with renewed wonder in my eyes. We are moving closer to the brink of having everything we have both ever wanted in a partner and what is being revealed within ourselves through the influence of one another. You are my favorite person in the whole world, and I feel so lucky to have crossed paths with you in this lifetime and in the way in which I did. Nothing could be more magical than even a simple hello from you and the mundane moments when we have very little to say. And when we touch on that vein of energy where the sky opens up and all seems possible, please know that as much as I try to play it cool, I am just as awestruck as you are at the miracle of what we are to one another that is unfolding in real time before both our eyes. So, those are your messages in terms of signs. With the cups, we've got water energy, Pisces, Cancer, and Scorpio. Swords is air, Aquarius, Gemini, and Libra. Wands is fire, Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius. The star is Aquarius, and the emperor is Aries. So I'm going to get those standalone message cards for some additional words from your person's higher self. Okay, and they say, our love is like the wind. I can't see it, but I can feel it. I will find the strength to speak my truth, even though I used to be afraid of the words. With you, I just want to let it out. My heart is ready to burst. Let me be your shoulder. I want to protect, love, and support you, mind, body, and spirit. And my true abundance is you. We can manifest anything we wish. So these initials can be a first, middle, or last name of you or your person, or it could spell something out, just whatever resonates for you. All right, we've got E, Y, R, Q, G, N, U, I, U, P, F, F, P, W, and O. So those are your messages. I hope that they resonated with you and that you enjoyed the reading. If you liked the video, please give it a thumbs up, comment, subscribe, or share. If you'd like a personal reading, I offer them through my Etsy shop, and there's a link in the description box of the video for that. I offer a variety of pre-recorded video readings, written readings, and channeled letters, including several varieties of channeled message readings similar to this one. Turnaround time on everything is 5 to 7 days from the time of purchase. I also sell handmade jewelry, dream catchers, and sun catchers if you're interested in checking any of those out as well. And I've launched a second channel here on YouTube, which is called Lady of the Dawn Tarot. There's a link in the description box as well as in the channel section of my page for that. The format over there consists of readings related to topics other than love and romance. So if you're looking for something a little different from me, that is the place to find it. I thank you for your support there, as well as for your continued support here on this channel. I hope to see you again in another reading. Please take care and be well.